Hey guys, welcome to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru. This is, believe it or not, going to possibly be a 3 comic book store trip video. Um, Unfortunately, the comic book store I go to, Graham Cracker Comics, does not allow you to film in their stores. I'm not sure why, it's free publicity, but they always say you have to talk to corporate because it is a chain, so I usually just say fuck it and don't do it. But they are a great store. They do great sales and they have great everyday deals all the time. I mean, last weekend they did a Valentine's Day sale where any current book that was 90 days or older was $1.50. I caught up on everything except for a couple of books. But you know, what are you gonna do? This week, as far as my pulls, I'm actually lucky. I went this week and got my books. Normally, I go like every 2 weeks, sometimes up to a month because of my work schedule. But today, I happen to have the morning off, so I went ham. Um, it is Saturday, um, what, the 18th or 19th or whatever the hell it is. I don't even know what day it is anymore, people. I just know the sun comes up and it goes down. Um, but before I go any further, I always forget. But guys, please remember to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Definitely that like button. You don't know how powerful that button is. When people talk about that YouTube algorithm, god damn it, they mean it. If the more likes a video gets, the more YouTube will show it off. If it doesn't get likes, doesn't matter about the views. If it doesn't get likes, they will not promote it to other things. You will have to do that yourself, and trust me, that costs money. I ain't got it, especially after that. This little stack of comics here, that's nothing. I mean, this is like 40, $45. You know, for me, normally I'm spending about 100. So I went and found some other stuff. We'll get into those. I definitely say if you guys live in Chicago, definitely go to Grand Cracker Comics, especially the one on Belmont and Broadway. It's on Broadway, right, almost at the corner of Belmont. Great guys in there. I can't remember names because I can't remember my own name right now. Um, I know one thing I have been saying I was going to do, and I am going to do this. I definitely mean it. I got some free shoes from Amazon. I do work at Amazon, and they, for employees, they do offer a lot of perks if you know how to find them. You get discounts for buying stuff. You can get free shoes. You can get, some really good stuff. Hopefully, my in like another 2-3 weeks, I'll have that up. That's how bad my schedule is right now. I'm trying to get all these things out as fast as possible. I will be doing a mailbox unboxing video that will probably come out after this one. But again, I'm going to jump into these again. Not very many. I am primarily a Marvel comic collector, but I do collect a few DC comics. No independents because I just can't afford them. I don't even do them digitally anymore because I don't have the time and they just take up so much file space that I feel so bad when I have to get rid of them. And it's a long story, and you can do stuff online where you don't have to download them, but I do collect some Marvel comics though. This week, hey, this one's, I don't know who's talking anymore, but this week for $3.99, I did pick up issue number 8 of X-Men. I have been picking these up since they started the new series. I did pick up whatever one is with Mara. There's too many X-Men books, way too many. But this is really good. It's really self-contained, which I like. You don't have to pick up all the other books to understand what's happening here. But I was almost at Marvel Comics made things way too complicated with some other people. X-Men especially, because they just went way too far away from what I think the original X-Men should be. But that's a rant for another day. I think that's the only DC or only Marvel comic I picked up. They didn't have. I did pick up Devil's Reign number 4, but I didn't get number 3, so hopefully they can find that for me. I'll let you know now. I did not find the Monkey King. I want that, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So that's going to be a book that's going to probably get very, very popular and very hard to find soon. So if you got it, good on you. Next book I got is for $4.99. This is issue number 2 of Batman the Knight. I like this. It's a retelling kind of the origin. They do that so many times, like 4 or 5 times a year. But Really like how this is going because you get to see the relationship between Bruce and Alfred. That's what I like the most out of this one. A lot of times they'll start off with that relationship, like Batman Year One, or I like that relationship because it was a little bit different, a little more in your face. And this one is more parental, and I always thought of Alfred as more of that fatherly figure just from the way he was. And this is definitely, you get to see him be more of a father instead of a, you know, sidekick or a butler. I always hated that. Next, I have issue number 6 of 6 for $3.99. This is King Shark from the Suicide Squad. I didn't know I was missing issue number 3, so I gotta find issue number 3 of this one. So, sometimes it's nice to hunt. This was one of those books I couldn't find during the Valentine's Day sale for $1.50. Can't, hey, can't win them all, but I got a lot of stuff if you caught that last video. This is another end of a series, but it's going to be the beginning of a new ongoing series. This is Aquaman the Beginning for $3.99. This is issue 6 of 6. I'm not the biggest fan of this character, and it's not because of his, they're having him be gay. That's fine. Be gay. I know a lot of people who are gay. It's just boring. Boring shit. I mean, Aquaman is hit or miss. It's done right or it's done wrong. Kind of like Wonder Woman. Right now, the Wonder Woman comic book is very boring. You'll see one of those in here too soon. Speaking of which, for $4.99, here's issue 784 of Wonder Woman. The cover's the best thing about it. I mean, it's like I said, it's just, you have moments where it's really good, and then you have a long time where it's really bad. We're in the bad right now. A book that I wanted to see it get better. The potential is there. This is for $3.99, issue 779 of The Flash. Now Wally West is the main Flash in the comic book. Barry Allen has become a member of Justice League Incarnate, so he's kind of in the multiverse. So I like the fact that there are two Flashes, but they are not in the same, even in the same universe. Fantastic. A book that I got, one that I picked up, I thought I needed when I got it actually in my last video. You saw I showed this issue, issue number 9. I already have it, so I'm going to put together like a grab bag or giveaway, or I don't know, something for all you guys. But I have a lot of duplicates. I thought about putting them on eBay because I do have an eBay store, but I don't know. We'll see what happens because I got hundreds of books at this point. But I did end up picking up, and for some reason my comic book store, my LCS, keeps forgetting to add this to my pull, so I always have to pick it up. This is for $4.99, issue number 11 of Green Lantern. We are getting close to the end of this storyline. I think the next issue will end it, which will make sense being number 12. Give a full year-long storyline. Wasn't sure what I thought about it at first, but now I really am on board with it, and I can't wait to see what they do, especially with Jon Stewart, because he's now the next person to become omnipotent and all-powerful. First it was Hal Jordan, then it was Kyle Rayner, and now it's him. Guy Gardner's getting his due soon, because they did it with even Alan Scott, made him, what was this, Starheart or whatever it was? Yeah, whatever. I know my stuff. I'm deep cuts. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about with Alan Scott becoming, I believe it was called the Starheart. I could be wrong on that, but I know it was the Lantern and he had merged or something. But another book, DC understands something. Comic books in general, all you, Marvel and DC especially, stop starting and stopping your comic book titles. I am tired of starting off with a number 1. They don't mean shit no more. Oh, I got a new writing team. So what? Keep the book going. That's how the comics were. When I was growing up, I mean, books were in the hundreds. And it was a new writing team came in. Guess what? That stretch of books were popular. That was okay. Like with Jim Lee, when he came into X-Men, those stretch of books are popular. Same thing when he went into Batman. Those stretch are popular. But they didn't have to do a number 1 for that to be popular. But they keep doing that. And the reason for that rant is, this book is going to be starting over again for the millionth time. And this is for $4.99. This is issue number 72 of Justice League. in issue 75, they're going to kill them all off and start another book, and then eventually in like 5-6 months they'll come back, and guess what? None of this means shit. I hate that. I really, 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 really hate that. It seems right now the only titles that are doing anything are the Batman titles. I mean, they are the linchpin, they are the foundation right now of what DC has. I think Blackie's on his way over. Hold on. You might hear him jump down right about. Hold on. That was him. Come here, baby. He's gonna jump up on me. Come here. Gonna show Daddy some love while he's doing the videos. I have 3 more books. They're gonna be DC titles. While I'm waiting for him to jump, he's coming. Come here. Hello. Sometimes he just likes to be in the videos. Hey. Gonna need my arms though. You might bite me. One of the books that came out this week, I don't know really what DC is doing with this title, but I'm at least glad they're not starting it over. This is for $4.99. This is issue 1053 of Detective Comics. These covers are fucking beautiful, and I'm glad they're the main covers because I'm a main cover collector. I do not collect a lot of these freaking variants because they're just a way of getting more money out of you. And I'm not a flipper. I don't do CGC. I don't grade my books. I read them. I put them away. I'm happy to have them. As long as I know I have the books, I'm good. Granted, there are some covers you're like, man, I would love to have these. Those Vallejo covers for Detective Comics are phenomenal. But I don't have the money to keep doing variants every week. Because think about it. A book that's $4.99 will be $5.99. A book that's $3.99 will be $4.99. You're adding $1 to each title, which means you're adding to your cost. I'm real, y'all. I don't have the money to do it. I see a ton of people buying stuff. They're probably, selling their stuff, selling the extras on eBay and is funding it. I don't have the time to do it. Even with the eBay store I have one thing left on there, and I'm not even going to say what it is because I'm not here to promote it right now because I have to do more work on it. And I just talked for a long time, so I'm going to speed this one up because they're both the same price. So for $3.99, here are 2 of my favorite titles from DC Comics. This is issue number 4 of 6 of Robins. A lot of people are confused with this. Read them, and I read the first 3 of them, and it just made it make a lot more sense. Plus, you really have to know the characters. There are a lot of deep cuts in here, and then there's some things that they haven't explained yet. A lot of things that probably may never get explained. That's how comics work, They get a good idea and then they forget about it. But my all-time favorite comic book character and favorite title right now is Nightwing. This is what, issue 89. See, please do not stop this before it gets to 100. I'm begging you. This is such a great book. Tom King's doing great. I hate what he's doing with Son of Kal-El, but I love what he's doing with Nightwing. So, for Tom Taylor, I said Tom King. It's Tom Taylor. My apologies. Must correct myself. Otherwise, y'all gonna jump all over me. But it's Tom Taylor. He's writing both Nightwing and Superman, Son of Kal-El. Knocking it out of the park with Nightwing. I hate Superman. I don't like the fact that they aged him up. I don't like the fact that they decided that he's another character who now has to be bisexual or sexual. You cannot just change characters like that so fundamentally, so epically overnight. Calderon, who is Aquaman, who will be Aquaman, always was, I think, bisexual because he was dating Tula, but he also was kind of had this thing with this other guy. So we knew about that. What you did with Tim Drake, because you fucking forgot that he was with Stephanie Brown forever. They were the Nightwing and Batgirl couple of the DC at that time. In DC Comics, I should say. Superboy, you aged him up, which just destroyed his character. Then you try to make him Superman, which destroys his character because he shouldn't be Superman that quick. He hasn't earned it. And then you want to throw this, we're going to make him gay or bisexual or whatever he is to get people to read the comics. That was it. That one issue, yeah, it did well. But then after that, the book dropped back down to the gutter because it's not good writing. If it was written well, we would enjoy it. But that's my rant on how on DC at this point. Please don't start your comics over so many times. They're gonna start Justice League over, but don't you dare touch Batman. Batman and Detective Comics and Action Comics. Those are the longest lasting books we got left. You know, they keep doing it with Wonder Woman and the Flash. They keep going between the number one and then legacy titles or legacy numbering. But I'm old school. Let the title go. And next thing I picked up. This isn't a comic book, but it is my favorite toy line. And I did not know this was out. This is the reason why I had to go back to the comic book store today. Because I actually picked up these books I just showed you. And what I'm about to show you now, I picked up yesterday on a Friday. Because I actually had Friday morning off. And this I saw at the end when I was actually coming to the register with what you're going to see that I picked up today. I did not know this damn thing was out. They had a ton of them though. They actually had probably about a dozen. I was really surprised by this, but this is freaking amazing. I am a huge fan of NECA toys. I'm going to put a picture up of my NECA collection. I just bought a bookcase from IKEA, and I decided to put all my Ultimate titles in there, kind of like books. And it looks pretty good. It looks nice. It's a nice clean look. I didn't know how many I had till I started putting them in there because I filled the damn thing up. And I put some on top, and I have some on the left and right of them. So I got a lot. I think at this point I'll have over 100 Ultimate figures, or maybe just 100 total. I don't think it's 100 Ultimate figures. I think it's 100 NECA figures, all in box, all looking gorgeous. And I have another one on the way. I'll show you that one when Big Bad Toy Store delivers it next week. Now, if I could grab this, because this is reason number two. This, like I said, this is going to be, there will be a third part, I guarantee it. Because the more I talk about it, the more I wish I had picked it up, and I forgot. Because these are the ones I hit. Not even going to lie. Receipt. Oh my god, the receipt. Woohoo! I actually had to put that on 2 cards just to split that up. But it's not that. I mean, when you find stuff unexpectedly, but you know that if you don't jump on it, it's over with. You're going to be mad at yourself forever. I'm just mad I didn't know about these earlier because these actually came out at the comic book shop. Someone had sold a collection. And when they get a collection, they actually break it up and they'll sell them in sets. Full story sets. But it'll be like issue 1 to like 7 or something like that. But they'll be grouped. But if you're lucky and you get them when they first come out, you could get an entire series in comic book sets. Almost did that, not quite. But I have been wanting to do this, get this comic book run forever. I wasn't at this time when they did the new 52. I was not buying physical comics. I was at that point just reading my books online and being done because I didn't have the space. I don't have the space now, but I just missed holding those comics and having that nostalgic feeling. For me, I always, right now, it's being winter. I just want to crawl up in my bed under the covers and read comics. That's what I did as a kid. On a Sunday afternoon, it'd be cold as hell outside. You can't go out, no matter how you try. So I would just grab a ton of Legion of Superhero comics and just crawl under the bed, or New Teen Titans. It was always one or the other. And I would just go under my covers and just read comics for hours. And my mom would leave me the hell alone because you know what I was doing? I was reading. I was developing my vocabulary. I was seeing things and, letting my imagination take over. What parent would ever, stifle that? Thank God for my mom. I miss her so much. But what I ended up picking up is 5 different comic sets. They're Batman. I'm just going to say it flat out. They're Batman. They're New 52. They were already out of the first, couple of sets. So I didn't get it number 1. But for the first one, I did get it for $25. And I had to think really hard if this was worth it. But getting them individually would definitely have cost me a lot more money. This is issue 7, or issue 13 through 17. It's for $25. This is the entire Death of the Family Batman run. Now, not Nightwing or any of the other books, just Batman. I think it seems like this would be like 4 or 5 books in here. So this is issue 13. It says in the die cut one, or actually, yes, it is. It is the die cut one. I just felt that it is die cut because second printing they weren't die cut. So awesome. So you can feel it actually around the eye. You can feel right there that it's die cut. So it's so awesome. I got that. So that's issue 17. And again, $25 comic set full story. So that's first thing I got. Then I ended up they didn't have issue 18 to 20. Missed that one. But for $20, I did get issue 21 through 26, which are 0 hour for $20. I think that's 0 hour. Or was 0 hour before this? It might have been before. This might be the last one in it. I don't know. I'm probably missing 0 hour. That's probably what those issues are. So for $20, that's a nice little set. For making sure I got them in order. I do not. This one is on the bottom, of course. Got a kitty on my arm, so it's kind of hard to move. This one's $20 as well. This was issue 27 through 34. So actually, no, we're going back and forth. I think in 0 hour and all this other stuff. So I don't remember quite the order in which 0 hour started. But for $20, I got issue 27 through 33. Not bad. I love when I could get a good run like that for when it's said $20 or less, then I know I'm definitely getting some value. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 7 issues for $20. Not bad. For some reason, issue 34, I'm not sure what's 34 people. That one's not put in a set. But for another $25, I got issue 35. Then with the Justice League through issue 40. I'm liking that cover right there. Pretty cool. Then the last one I ended up getting, this one was for $25. This is issue 41. Show you that. Issue 41 for $25 through issue 51. So 10 issues, $25. That's awesome. I mean, I paid a little bit more money than I wanted to this week. But in the end, it was definitely worth it. One, I'm kind of glad that I didn't go and get them the same day because it definitely gave me that sense of FOMO, that fear of missing out. And I knew I definitely I wanted these for my collection. I've always gone on eBay looking for a full set, and there's so much money, $300 or more. I got a ton of these for about $130, dollars. Let's just say $150 with tax and everything else, because tax definitely played a part in this. I paid maybe about $140, $150 for these. I still have to get some of the earlier ones, so I might end up still paying about $250. So I'm not really making that much of a savings, but hey, I think I did make a big savings in some of these. I'm definitely going to be looking up value on some of these. I'm not going to put that on the screen because I didn't buy them to have them for individual value. I bought it because I wanted the books. I'm not sure how far into the series this went. Is issue 51 the last issue before they went into the Rebirth line? I gotta look that up as well. I think if it's not, it's definitely close. 52 might be the last one. I don't know. But tomorrow, being Sunday, I do work tonight. It's about 2:30. I gotta be at work at 10 o'clock tonight. I will probably be getting off work about 7 in the morning. I will be, because I'm off on Sundays. Sundays is my guaranteed day off. I am definitely going back to Graham Cracker Comics to see if they have this one last comic set. It's actually Detective Comics. It's the first 5 or 6 issues of the New 52 run. So hopefully I could get that. If so, that will be tagged onto the back of this. And again, no matter what, I'm definitely going back because they just have a ton of stuff up. If you guys are Marvel fans, they definitely have Marvel packs up. If they had any of the Kurt Busiek and George Perez Avengers run, I'd be on that in a heartbeat. So that's gonna do it for this part. And guess what? I'll see you guys for part 3. Gotta get ready for work or go to sleep and then go to work. Say bye, Lucky.